just so that we can have this. And we have a YouTube channel that I can send this to, and it'll just be like a YouTube link, basically.
Awesome.
Okay, you just go ahead. First, they're not messaging me back, which is fine. We'll just let you, why don't you just tell us about yourself? I mean, I know that you're Ruby, and I might, like, while you're talking, I might stop you and kind of ask questions, that kind of thing.
Okay, sure. How many people got on here tonight? Couple?
Just 2 for right now. We have 2 more, but they said they were getting on. They just have not at this moment.
Okay, perfect. So, yeah, so I've been with the company about 4 months. I'm technically a Ruby. I'm a box away, 2 boxes away from getting my diamond this month, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I've been pushing pretty hard on this. So, I like to tell people I have a full-time job. I distribute oil and gas and industrial safety equipment during the day. And I also write for some magazines as well. So a pretty full schedule. Like I got up at 5 this morning and I'm still going. So how I got involved with the company, if you don't know the story, is Bonnie, who you know. I've known her since the 5th grade. And so I would watch her success with It Works. And I would always congratulate her. I really like seeing people be successful. So I would say, hey, great job, every level she would get. And I'd be, hey, nice house, nice, all these different things she was getting. And, hey, nice average ambassador income, all this cool stuff. And then 4 months ago, I was actually about to join another company. And because I know the power of network marketing, it's just for multiple reasons. And the day I was going to join this other company, she cold messaged me. And she said, hey, Jake, have you ever thought about, I said, Bonnie, I love your company. I love everything you guys do. But I can't sell women's products. I got to have something I can do. And she said, you're an idiot, basically. No, she didn't call me. She didn't call me. She didn't call me an idiot, but she said, Jake, here, no, we have this, this, and this. And I was like, you have to be kidding me right now, because I knew from watching her that It Works was an awesome company. So literally I was going to sign up with this other company and literally in hours. So I had to call them and I was like, hey, I got some bad news. I'm actually going to sign up with this other company. And yeah, they weren't very happy, but so that's how I got to work. So yeah, they weren't very happy, but it's just, I think it was put there for a reason. So that I like to tell that story because the lesson is that's how I message people. I message people with a thought of, hey, they're about to sign with somebody else.
That's a good idea. I like that.
So, because it happened to me, so I was literally hours away, and I would like a bunch of me's on my team. So I message people, so that's how I got involved with It Works. So.
Okay, so first, what are you saying to people? First, what are you saying to people that your warm market, and then what are you saying to people that you have no idea who they are? What are you saying to these people? Because they need a guide standpoint. I send out tons of cold messages to them, or examples, but it's girly, and I know it's girly. I mean, that's just how it is. So you tell us, sorry, and that's how it is. So what do you say? First, your warm market. What do you say to them?
Yeah. Okay. So I did the same thing. Actually, when I first started, I would copy and paste. And after about 4 messages, I was getting these responses like, what are you doing? And so I was like, what am I doing? I'm sending out these messages written from a woman, and I don't have the best grammar in the world. So yeah, so that does not work. Warm market. No, I use a lot of the stuff that is out there as far as warm market. I really where my success comes from is a couple of things. I get uncomfortable, and I'm willing to get uncomfortable.
Okay.
So I send a tough message. I get nervous, because we all have those people. Like, I get nervous.
Yeah, you have a chicken list.
Absolutely, and I just power through it. And excuse me. I just get really uncomfortable. It doesn't bother me. So, and I had to get through that. So I always say get uncomfortable. And my thing is the numbers. I really believe in the numbers. And to answer your question, I'm going on all over the place here. But what will I say to people? I will take what you wonderful leaders say, and I will put it in I'll put it in my own voice. So that's one thing I tell people is just people buy you.
Okay.
If you're going to buy you, they're not buying the product. That's one. So if I go on a Facebook page, I see nothing but fat fighters or whatever product for the last 2 weeks, you're not going to have any success. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying it's going to be tough because you're going to look like a commercial. So I just try to be myself. I try to be authentic. And then for the war market, are you looking for like a script?
Yeah. Say that I'm your best friend and you joined. It doesn't matter. You joined 4 months ago and you hadn't talked to me. So what would you say to me if me and you have known each other?
Perfect. I say, hey, this is crazy, or this is random. I'll say, hey, I say bro a lot. So I'm like, hey brother, hey bro. And I talk like I talk, right? So I talk to them like I talk, and I'll say, hey, this is gonna sound crazy. I know you see my post. Have you thought about making some extra money? Have you thought about earning something on the side? So I talk like I talk.
You do like really like short, simple. You don't go into some big long explanation, because I've told them a million times, like I did that when I started. I'd word vomit on all of these people. It'd be like a 3-page paper, basically.
Yeah.
You figure that out short. I mean, like in a short amount of time, it doesn't work.
Well, the only reason is because I know that nobody's going to buy it the first time. So I just want to plant the seed. And I know we hear that all the time, plant the seed, plant the seed. But, I mean, I word vomited on people, too, my first couple weeks. Excuse me. But then I realized I don't talk like that. I talk short. And now, if you're a long-worded guy and you're poetic and that's how you talk, then drop that on them, because they'll be like, oh, look at what, whoever's doing. This is wonderful. But if I did that, they'd be like, what is he what is he drinking or something? So,
okay.
So tactically, as a tactic, that's what I would say hey man, I know this sounds crazy. I've been doing this thing. Have you seen my posts? Have you thought about earning some extra income?
Okay, so what about your cold market? So you really don't know me. We just met each other just a few days ago. So if you just see me, you see me posting on Facebook, you see that I'm married, you see that I have a son. Even though I'm a woman, what would you say? So you're not going through the bro aspect, which I know they do, but say you are speaking to me.
Right. Okay. So I would say, well, I use kind of the same thing for almost everybody.
Okay.
I say, hey, well, you're talking about haven't liked their page or haven't commented.
Well, I mean, yeah, friends, it doesn't matter. Just tell me what you do. I mean, just.
Yeah, cool. So I would just say, hey, whoever, hey, Sarah, whoever I'm talking to. Hey, Sarah, it sounds crazy. I always say this sounds crazy, or this may sound silly, or this is totally random, because it is.
It is.
Random. So I'll say, hey, this is totally random. I saw your page. I don't know if you've seen what I'm doing with my business, but I think you'd be amazing at it because of your personality and you seem fun on your page. Or I pick 2 things. So I say, if I'm going to build the template, I say, this is random. However you say that, hey, so this is random. And then I'll say, I'll just say that, hey, this is random. I don't know if you see my post. I would say, I don't know if you see my post. That's what I say. I don't know if you see my posts, but I saw your page. You look like you always have fun, and your look would be amazing in this business. Have you ever thought about something on the side for extra income?
Okay. And
however you say that.
Yeah. However we say that, like as a person. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. So you've been in it 4 months. I'm sure you've gotten tons of no's.
Yeah, a lot.
What do you do?
I laugh.
That doesn't surprise me.
I got a no tonight, and I was like, cool. I'm closer to my yes.
Exactly. I like that. So a lot of people, they like to pick a number. Do you pick a number like you're trying to get so many no's, or you're just like,
I heard, no, I don't. I don't pick a number like how many no's I'm trying to get. I just try, like right now, here's exactly my regimen right now. I try to cold message 25 people a day, and I try to water. I call it watering. People call it different. Go comment on 25 different people that I've cold messaged in the past. Now, I would love to do more, but that's a pretty – because there's follow-ups in there too. There's conversations in some of those too. So, yeah. So I can't remember what your question was. Oh, no's. If I get no's. And this is the truth. This is the truth because some people look at me. I'm just a regular person too. We all are. We all have a way to get over that nervous feeling. So, one, message a ton of people. But two, when you don't want to, pump yourself up. Listen to some music. Do whatever it takes. And just be like, I don't feel like – it's almost – because I used to play sports. And so I equate it to before a game. You get in the zone. You have that switch. So I want to get in that zone where I'm just like, message, go, message, go, message, go. And if it bothers you, just message a whole bunch and then walk away so you don't have to hear, the result right away. I mean, it does because it bothers people. I mean, it bothered me at first. When I didn't know how to do it. But once I literally send the same message over and over and over. And out of 25 messages, I mean, I'm only getting a couple responses. So,
so when you're messaging anybody or when you're following up, are you picking people to be on your team? Or are you being strategically kind of like an interview process where you're trying to pick the best people to be on your team? Or are you just picking anybody you see?
That's a great point. You mean as far as being distributors? Right now, I just pick anybody because I'm just trying to fill boxes. So I'm just trying to fill it up. And who am I? I'm not God, so I don't know. They might catch a wind after 4 weeks and roll. I don't know. Yeah. So my job is to tell them about it.
That is your only job, and I've told them that too. That their job isn't to decide for them; it's just to present it. You tell everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, well, here's the trick too, because I know because you see somebody dressed in a suit that see somebody dressed in a $1,500 suit or something like that walking, you're gonna think he does not need this. So that person, here's an easier way to say something. Hey man, do you know anybody that would be interested in?
Kind of takes the pressure.
You're not saying, hey man, you look like a bum. You're saying, hey, you look like somebody that probably knows somebody, right? Okay. So that's a great indirect way. Same thing with blitz cards, because I have a problem going up to somebody if they're really in need of some health products. So that was pretty political right there.
That was a good one. Yeah.
So I don't how to approach them without seeming like this guy that thinks he's whatever. So I started saying that. Say, hey, do you know anybody that would be interested in this? So it's not such a direct thing, but that's a great way to to talk to somebody. And same thing on Facebook too. Same thing. So.
Okay. Do you have blitz cards? Are you blitzing people with the general? I don't have any right here, right beside me, but the general, rap blitz card. Are you blitzing with that? Or are you blitzing with cards? What are you doing?
Most of the time, cards right now.
Do you
Go ahead.
No, I haven't. I've never bought. In 2 years, I've never bought a card. I've always bought blitz cards. And yesterday, I bought some cards. I'm like, I don't know. I had this light switch. I'm like, where have I been? People, not everyone wants the raps. I don't know. So, and I think it'd be easier for you to have the card or a male to have the card rather than a blitz card.
Definitely. I would definitely say get a card. I got just a card, double-sided card. I don't have one. I got one over there, but definitely easier than I felt terrible handing I felt bad, but I did get. I'm not gonna lie. I got the new blitz cards. I ordered some of those.
The wow. Okay, so I didn't even get any of those yet, but I bought tons of catalogs and cards. So, do you hand out a bunch of catalogs?
I don't.
Yeah, not a male thing.
I think I've handed out 0 catalogs.
0 catalogs. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so these guys have been in the business between 4 and 6 months, I think. I think Tim was in February. Okay, Cody, when did you sign up? What month?
February. Yeah.
Okay, so they both signed up in February. So they are both the distributors. They don't have anybody. Well, Tim has 3 people under him. Not a single one of them are working. Literally, they have not signed up one customer. So Tim, I have, me and him have talked personally about the situation and kind of just moving forward. And he's in that mode too, like we're just moving forward, no worries. What do you tell them? They're on your team. They have no distributors under them. What do you tell them? As their leader, what do you say? As a male to male, what do you tell them? You talk to them. I'm not even here.
Well, first, I would say, I would want to know the goals first. I got to know the goals, right? So before I can tell, I would ask them what their goal is. I mean, I'm assuming. I mean, I'd be happy.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Cody. Tell them your goals.
Yeah.
My goal is actually to earn a little extra income to put towards a distillery. That's my ultimate goal. So open a distillery, have my own brand of whiskey. So.
Oh man, I like that.
Additional income to get me there.
What's that? What kind of income does that take?
Practically not a whole lot. I mean, if I could get $1,000 to $1,500 a month, build it up to that, that would be ideal.
Wow. Okay, so very doable. I mean, you're talking about, emerald diamond, like, and you're good. Now, do you have the 3, or you had?
That's my goal.
No, Cody didn't have anybody.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Okay, cool, awesome. So
tons of customers, like Cody is like on top of customers now. Yeah, he's the type of guy that is strategic. Like if you take a picture of yourself, it works in the background. And he doesn't say anything about it works. And then people are like, what's that? What's that in the background? Like what does it works?
Okay.
So he's the strategic guy. He knows how to post.
Yeah. So my next question is, this is the same 2 questions I ask everybody. Well, I know their goals. So the next question is, what's your numbers? Like, how many people have you talked to?
And that is where I have been week in since April. I'm also a Navy reservist, and so I did my active duty time in April. And then my job, I work at a bank, and I'm studying for my life and health insurance exam right now since April.
Okay.
So I have slacked off on at work stuff since April, admittedly.
Right. Okay. Cool. So have you done any parties?
I've done 2 online parties.
Where do you live at?
South Alabama, down basically on the beach.
Okay. Awesome, man. Cool. Very cool. So I know one way to get momentum. I asked, I've never thrown a party myself personally, but I've asked people to do it for me, and it got me going fast. So you might look into that. And it's real. If you have any, I mean, I don't know your situation or anything like that, but that's a great way. I mean, it's always a numbers thing for me, and the numbers never, ever lie. Like, I think I'm on fire sometimes, and I'm like, I'm going to sign 4 people today. And literally my numbers are always like 2 out of 10. And it doesn't matter. It's like 2 out of 10. So I would really look at those numbers, and I know it sounds simple, like who am I to say that, but I mean, do you have a list of them?
A list of what?
Like your numbers, like the people you've contacted or the people you've had conversations with.
I do not have them written down in a list format, no.
Okay, cool. I would do that first, because a lot of times we think, and who am I? I'm just sharing stuff that, right? I hope,
I'm here to learn, man, so you're all good.
Okay. I mean, I have so much respect for you guys for giving me this opportunity. So, yeah, definitely when you look at it and you write it down, you realize you're probably not doing as much as you can. And then when it's a number, it just becomes a number. It's not a person. So it takes the emotions out of it, and you can do it like a calculator. So, when you're sending a message, it becomes a number until you have that conversation with them. Does that make sense? And then it becomes a relationship. So when I'm messaging somebody, they have a name, but it's nothing to me. I know what it is. It's an opportunity, but until we have a communication, it's nothing. It's a beer commercial or whatever, right? So.
So you're saying that your number is 25. You know that tonight or today you messaged 25 people, and then but your ratio is about 2 to 10. You're going to sign up 1 out of 5 people. Is that what you mean? What you mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna sign up 1 out of 5 people as a customer, as a distributor.
Okay.
That's just how it's gonna be every time. And sometimes I'll get 6 out of 10, but then I'll go, I don't know why, it's always like 2 out of 10. So then I know that number, and I know I just need to add 10, whatever that. And I don't get 25 every day.
Okay.
Sometimes, but that's the goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the goal. So that's the thing about this business, is it really is it's a numbers business. So I would definitely, for you, man, I would say write down all the people you've contacted. It's probably not going to be as many as you want it to be, because I had to do it too. I'm like, I've talked to so many people right from the start, and I wrote it down. I was like, that's it. So, but what I really did, what a lot of people do, is they talk to the same people over and over and over again.
Sure.
So,
okay, both of these guys are still working full time, just like you. Tim is in the Army, I think. Forgive me. Forgive me. I don't know this stuff. So that's what he's doing right now. That's why he can't see us. But tell them what, like, in a day, how much time do you spend? Are you spending, like, I know they've really kind of hit hard the whole uninterrupted time, like an hour or whatever. But are you doing that? Or are you doing like a little bit here in the morning, a little bit here during the day? How does your schedule kind of look like?
I'm kind of crazy.
Okay.
I'm kind of crazy because, like, for me, I want to get to the top.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's just a matter of time before I get to the top. So I have to take that level of action. So I always say, whatever you want to be, you have to take an ambassador level of action, because that will always, because it's very hard to reach our goals. If you reach your goal, the goal is normally not high enough. That's just the truth. So it takes an unbelievable amount of action. So my day is, I have a full-time job. I'm respectful of it. So in the morning, I get up at 5. I'll do, I don't message anybody at 5, but I like to read. I like to always feed my mind. I'm a nerd. You can see behind me. So I'm always feeding my mind something good. But then after 5 o'clock, it works until I fall asleep. The last 5 nights, I fell asleep with all my clothes on. True. That sounds crazy, but it's like how bad do you want it? And that's really it. I mean, how bad do you want it? And everybody has different things going on. So, yeah, I'm all in. So.
And you're not married, you don't have kids, that kind of thing, right?
No, so I don't have that stuff going on. I'm not married, I have kids, but I have a lot of stuff. I don't work it during the day. I'll work it at lunch. Just because I want to be respectful. I want to keep my karma correct, So, I have about a 5 hours there, and it's not, I do stuff like this, right? So it's not all messaging, but yeah. So
okay, Tim, can you hear us? Can you talk to us? He may not can.
It looks like he's on mute on my side.
Yeah, he is on mute. Let's see if he can. He may not can. I know he was like
Tim a lot. I see him a lot.
Yeah, Tim is. He likes to. He gives a lot of love. That's for sure. Now, both of these guys, they are married. They do have kids.
Awesome.
Tim's wife is deployed. Okay, hey Tim, now we can see you. Now, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I've been in a briefing, so I had the phone.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm glad that you can join us now. So, are you in the Army? Like, I guess Air Guard.
I'm in the Air Guard.
Okay, sorry. He's in the Navy. Like, I'm just learning all kind of new things tonight. Okay, so tell Tim what your goals are. Cody had like a huge goal.
Yeah, I had his goal. So, and then I had to go to my briefing, so I kind of missed out on between that and now.
Well, we appreciate you getting on for sure. So tell Tim what your goals are, and he's going to speak directly to you.
Hey Tim, what's up, man?
Hey man, how you doing?
Doing good. No, we were just talking about, how to get to now. Tim, you the one of the 3 distributors that aren't working?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't you love that?
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, the first one, Amanda, she fired up about it. Cold messaged her, say, hey, how would you like to earn $500 extra a month? And she jumped right. She said no at first because it was on her Facebook page, and then a couple hours later, she sent me a message, private message, said, hey, what's the deal about this? She got fired up about it, and then signed up, ordered the system, ordered the starter kit, all excited about it, and then that was it.
That's no fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what I can relate to you, so I feel your pain, brother. So now, all you guys are in the military, is that right? You are, Tim, Cody, you're in the military?
I'm a reservist. I'm a banker for my day job, though.
Okay, I got you. And that's a big network you guys have. So, Tim, what are you trying to – what's your – Cody was telling me what he was trying to do. What's your end game with It Works?
Well, I started it, just to get some extra money, help make a payment. I bought a new camper a couple years ago, and I wanted to make some money to help pay for that.
Yeah.
And if it got bigger than that, great. If it didn't, whatever I made. Haven't done a whole lot with it. All I've done was social networking.
Yeah.
Still haven't got the courage up to, just go out face to face yet, but I'm trying to.
Yeah. So did you hear? Go ahead.
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
So did you hear when I was talking about how to approach people?
Yeah.
Okay. About how to do it indirectly and stuff?
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That's a great way to kind of take some of that pressure off of doing that. But so what I would say, you got to pick a number first, like whatever that number is, $500, $375, $20,000.
I'm looking at the 500 minimum right now.
500. So it's a ruby. So you need a ruby. So now we have a thing. Well, you have 3 boxes, so that's good. So what I would say, the next thing is what's your numbers? Like, how many have you talked to?
Oh, good Lord, I have no idea. I don't know, man. Like I said, most of my stuff's social networking.
Yeah.
I've probably sent out not enough. I'll tell you that. It's not enough.
Cool. No, it's no big deal. It's kind of sobering when we actually write them down to look. So first step, write them down. Just
Okay.
write them down so you can take a look at it. Because you're gonna get 1 out of 10 starting off. I'm getting better, so I get 2 out of 10. And then, if you get 3 out of 10, you're a rock star, probably. So look at it as you're gonna get 1 out of 10, and so those are the numbers that you need. And 1 out of 10, not messages. 1 out of 10 conversations. Like 1 out of 10, somebody acknowledge that you're a human. Yeah. So because I get all the time where I get, you see it where they read it and they don't respond. Yeah, all the time.
Yeah,
Right.
that still happens to me. So
Yeah, all the
I
time.
know that.
So yeah, definitely start with the numbers, guys. I'm sorry. So anytime, here's my, like I said, I'm a couple months away from diamond. I'm pretty sure I'll be diamond this month. Well, actually, if I'm not diamond this month, I might exile myself to an island. I'll be so upset. When I'm in a lull, I go look at my numbers and then I just increase the action. And I just really squeeze it in. If you're trying, you can get 10 messages in 5 minutes. If you got a script, you can replace the name. You can just boom, 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 boom. Go do whatever you got to do.
But are you, before you're cold messaging these people, are you like going and like liking some of their stuff on their page? Or you
Absolutely. Okay, so build your pipeline. You got to have a pipeline, right? So that's part of the liking their page. So I'll do 25 messages where I'm trying to get 25 friends every day. I'm trying to add 25 friends to my Facebook page every day. I'm working. I don't even know where I came up with that number, 25. It just kind of came up. So, because it's hard. That's why it's a hard number to get every day. So, as soon as somebody accepts me, I try to like some of their stuff, comment on some of their stuff. Now they're going to look at my stuff because they're like, who is this guy liking all my stuff? I do it to people. When somebody gets on my page and likes 4 of my things, I'm like, who is this person?
Yeah.
So it's just human nature.
And
After I do that, I'll send them a message.
Okay, and you mentioned a while ago that we need a mixture of the It Works, a mixture of us, right?
Oh, on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if I can scroll your page for more than a few days and I don't know what you look like, that's a problem.
Well, you probably didn't know what I look like, that's for sure.
What's that? Hey, it's all good. It's all good, brother.
So I know that they're gonna start doing all these things that you said.
It's tough. I remember the first time I took a before and after picture and put it online. I was nervous. Like, I don't want to take my shirt off. I'm in good shape, but I didn't. It's nervous. It's like, I don't want to do this, but
not for Facebook.
No, not at all. So.
Okay, so we've been on for 30 minutes. I won't keep you any longer. Now, do y'all have any questions? Anything specific that you can think of?
It's been 30 minutes already? Jeez.
I know. We've been cruising right along.
I don't have a question, but I do want to say I've been watching your Facebook. I think you're doing an awesome job. And you and Vincent are my inspirations on this business.
Thank you.
I agree. Now, one more thing, Jay. Because of who you are, I feel like you like videos. You do tons of videos. I see them. So, do you think that helps? I mean, I'm not comfortable videoing myself. I'm just gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. But you do, and you like that. So, how do you think that helps?
Well, here's what I get a lot. And it's from the videos. I know it's from the videos, but people say they feel like they know me.
Okay.
I'll have perfect strangers be like, I feel like I know you.
Mm-hmm.
And so they have a trust in me already. And I mean, you got to be I'm a good person, I think, so that helps. But for me, it helps. And I think each person, you have your own thing. Like, some people can write really good. They like to write. Some people are good at taking like pictures. You'll find. Just experiment with it. If you're doing something for a couple of weeks, it's not working, mix it up, and go look at like you said, Vincent. He's got some good stuff. He's got a lot of good stuff. So go see. He's successful. So
mm-hmm.
the biggest thing is to get out of your comfort zone. Like, message people, keep the numbers, and let people see your face. Because they're buying you way before they buy it. You can go. There's 100,000 It Works people they can buy that product from. So they want to buy it from somebody they know. So if I could keep it simple in those three things: know your numbers, massive action, let people see you. So
I like that. Cody, do you have anything? Any comments, questions?
I don't. I appreciate you taking the time to get on with us tonight.
I do too. I think we all learned something. I really like this. Oh, one more thing. I had this question came up. When you are cold messaging anybody, are you focused on kind of like you got these like blinders on where you're going straight for signing them up as a distributor, or are you going like through products? Oh, hey, I think you like this product, or you like, hey, I need you on my team. This is what we're here for, type thing. So how are you? I mean, when you're cold, you told us your cold message, but are you worried about customers? I mean, I know you are, but in that aspect.
I don't know if this is a good answer or not, because like right now I need a couple more distributors. So I'm in like distributor mode because I need to build a couple more boxes. So that's what I'm focused on. But I know that I'm going to need some volume for some of those. So my answer is probably not a good answer. I know some other people, they'll offer both.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? This is the truth. If they say they can't afford something, they're always going to get offered the business.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter. If they say, I would love to do X, whatever that is, but I don't have the money, they're 100% getting offered the business. And at the start, it was tough doing that because you're like, oh, they don't have the money for the business. I can't offer them. They don't have the $99.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the
point.
Anytime I hear somebody talking about they don't have any money, which is everybody in America almost, it's like, hey, have you heard of this? So it kind of depends, but what I'm trying to do with my team at the time, so.
Mm-hmm. I like that. All right. Well, thanks for getting on with us tonight. I really, really appreciate it.
Awesome.
We've all kind of been watching you, seeing your success. So we hope you go diamond this month.
I'm hoping. I'm not going to sleep. I'm going to stay up after this, and I got to get there. So
yeah. So we're
good
all
luck, guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate the time. Thank you so much. Good luck. Yeah, get those numbers, man. I love to see it, and I like to see you guys your success as well. So.
All right. Good night, guys.
Thanks, Jay.